Very pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to the roundtable discussion of all things business in Dominica. And it's another Tuesday where we visit some of the very enterprising people in the Commonwealth of Dominica, taking it from the root to the fruit. Whether it's a business, we're talking about management, business management. We're talking about ideas development. We're talking about entrepreneurship. We're talking about money management. We're talking about development of ideas. We're talking about partnerships and enterprise. Well, a person who is very known and popular in Dominica for his qualifications and guiding Green Innovation Summit, taking it from the green fruit and seeing it ripen in the sunshine, economic sunshine of Dominica. Donnie. Oh, hold on. You're not on.
Hey. Yes, good afternoon to you, Franklin Peter Moses. How are you doing, my friend?
Well, I've been looking forward to you going me another. No, but I'm happy you're acquiring additional knowledge and information so we can share. I can learn.
Definitely, and good afternoon, of course, to everybody listening right now on Q95, and those who are viewing us on Facebook and YouTube,
and
right?
YouTube
and everybody's too. Right? And of course, welcome again to another definitely gonna be electrifying edition of the Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. Of course, with Franklin and Donald in the house, proudly powered by Q95 FM, and of course the National Development Foundation of Dominica, or NDFD, powering entrepreneurs since 1981.
Most certainly. And of course, the big station will recognize the people at the head of this institution and your institution.
Yes.
Mr. Cletus Joseph of the NDFD. And of course, the brainchild of many industrial ideas, economic ideas, and entertainment ideas, Mr. Sheridan G.
Definitely.
Gregoire. Most certainly.
Yes. I saw a book. I think it was a magazine. It was the one that was produced by by, of course, Ambassador Wadix.
Oh yes,
Right.
Creole
Yeah,
heartbeat.
Creole Heartbeat, man.
Yes,
And of course, I saw there the pioneers, those who really, who built Creole Music
yeah,
Festival,
Mr.
from the
Delit.
very beginning. And of course, Mr. G is there.
Oh yes,
Yes, I was actually buying it, but then they said, they said they have to look for the prize or whatever, or the tag. I was like, okay, let me just come back the following day.
Okay.
Right. So, and that's supposed to be today. So,
Okay, good.
so I still have time, right?
No problem.
But Franklin, we started this like a number of weeks ago. Let me just say,
Okay,
right?
countdown is on. Okay.
Yeah.
In case
let
you
me
begin-
just say,
Yes.
we're inching closer to the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the
right?
most wonderful
Wonderful
time of the
of the
year.
Yeah.
You know how we were so
Mhm.
steeped in the emotion of Christmas, we forgot and we were singing things. And I'm wondering,
Mhm.
why is dashing through the snow? Is it dashing through the snow? In fact, but dashing is what we eat. And we didn't know it. Dashing through the snow.
Yes, yes.
We used to sing stuff. It says jingle bell.
We should probably play some Christmas songs a little later. man.
Look
But
at me. Look at
but
me.
anyway.
How many days? How many more days before Christmas or countdown?
we only have 29 days to go before Christmas, right?
Mm.
And 36 days to go before we ring in the new year, right? So, and that's right. The countdown is on,
Mhm.
and so it is our commitment, of course, to keeping everybody informed,
Mhm.
right? Inspired, and of course, buzzing with purpose, right?
Mhm.
So today, speaking about purpose, today it's gonna be another very purposeful
Purposeful, yes.
edition of our program, Franklin.
You're most
right?
certainly
Mhm.
no. You're gonna. I want to learn about him and his
Yes.
enterprise and his business just like everybody else.
Definitely.
So we're gonna do that.
But yes, but
It's-
before we do that, Frank, I just want to say that this coming Friday, right,
Mhm.
we're going to have another edition of the marketplace,
Mm.
right, outside the NDFG, which we do every month.
Yes.
Every month, and actually to give more opportunities to our small business owners
Mhm.
to expose their products and services, and make some sales, right?
Yeah.
So this Friday, though, we're gonna have a little. It's a bit downsized,
Okay.
if you may,
Mhm.
right? We're gonna have a number of entrepreneurs,
Mhm.
right? One of them is something that we both love to consume, and that's coffee,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So this Friday, there will be this pop-up shop by the Nature Islanders Productions,
Mhm.
right? So there will be different coffee, man. That will be available for sale,
and
right?
it-
So not just the normal brewed coffee, right? They will have this flavored coffee, like the likes of iced caramel latte,
Mm.
right? You have
Hmm.
chocolate mocha,
Mocha.
mocha,
Yes, mocha.
mocha.
Mhm. It is MOCHA.
And of course you have the caramel latte and different types of flavored latte. Now, if you're familiar with
But they're all coffee flavor.
yes,
But are they any Dominican brand blends flavor?
this is local.
So it is local. So
Yes.
So I'm simply asking. I'm going to use a Dominican vernacular term, a patois term. Like I hope they have Cafe Zepina. Zepina is a type of local coffee that would grow wild.
Yes.
You can hear me. It's almost beginning to go a little extinct, but we'd go and collect it. It had a little shack.
Okay.
And they were wild all over the place. And then you would have a little. I don't know if you have that. A grinder or something like this.
Yes.
And then you would have coffee for the entire night because it would be the first guap. There'll be a second brew, then the third brew, the last.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was good.
So yeah, so
I
this
hope
Friday,
they can go back to the heritage, like the Mapampo kind of thing.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
And I remember we just celebrated Coffee Month.
Mm.
I think last October, October,
Mhm.
right? But anyway, this Friday, and they have a promo. There will be a 50% off, right, on all products
Mhm.
for the first 10 customers, right? So be there just outside the NDFD building We also have food, right?
Mhm.
Food to of course to
Oh, to
enjoy, right? Definitely
for immediate
breakfast and
consumption.
lunch. So
Yes, I'm looking
we
forward to
have to,
that.
yes, definitely we
So
look forward to all of you coming just outside the NDFD, and that's the marketplace, right?
okay, I'm going to come back to that market, but
Uh-huh.
somebody's been insisting on getting. I'm not quite sure if they're calling for a program for fin. This is nature and small business, but are you calling for a program?
I just called to give you a correction. You mentioned a name there for coffee, not Zepina, it's Zapient.
Okay, for true.
The
You see,
Limousin
you,
coffee,
yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So thank
Cafe
you.
Zapient, it's not
Zepient. Oh,
Zepina.
so
Bye
what?
bye.
Hold on, blue.
Yes,
So what is the Zepina? Is the spinach? Zepina is spinach, right?
spinach is spinach, Zepina is the green leaf.
Okay.
Okay, but the coffee is Zapient,
Zepient.
not Zepina.
Zipping, right. Thanks for the
All
correction.
right,
Yes,
bye bye.
thank you, darling. You see, this is Zipient.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
All
Okay.
right. And then, of course, again, this is the time of the year, when I think small business owners really need to plan ahead,
Yes.
right? Especially for the next year. So,
Mhm.
just would like to, of course, remind everybody we have our very own business support services unit that can assist you, with that,
Mhm.
creating business plans or reviewing your existing business plans, or since it's the end of the year, and most of you, for most of our entrepreneurs, this is also the end of their financial period. They can also come to NDFD for us to help them develop their financial statements, which are very, very important when you are managing businesses. Because you have to see the numbers,
Mhm.
right? As they say in management, whatever you cannot see, you cannot really manage,
Mhm.
right? And the language of business is numbers, a financial statement. That's basically how you determine the health of your business. So when I say financial
Financial health.
statements,
Okay.
you have
Yes.
income and expense statement,
Mhm.
right? You have your cash flow
Flow.
statement, and of
Mhm.
course your balance sheet. So come to us, and we will be able to assist you as we, of course, we plan ahead for the next year. So Franklin,
Mhm.
are we going to take a break, or we're
No,
gonna
no, no,
go
no.
straight
I'm gonna
to our
flow
guest?
straight into you since you say you go to the NDFD and you get
Mhm.
all of the fundamentals and that are necessary for you to fly through your
Mhm.
business idea. However, you come to Q95, we provide the platform for everything educational when it comes to financing, when it comes to businesses. Ronald, you're gonna be doing most of the questioning. So let me first ask you, how was your day, bro?
My day was pretty good. My day was pretty good.
Okay.
let me just
Yes,
let me just
Ronald.
probably give a proper introduction
Yeah,
to.
thank you, because I said, bro, we spoke downstairs, but I want him to say.
Yes.
So you're going to introduce him, okay?
Yes.
From now on,
So
I'm going to check and see who our comments coming
well,
on, and then you do the introduction.
yes. Well, first of all, I think it's very important to note that digital, this thing that we call digital transformation,
Mhm.
right, is at this point in time, it's no longer a luxury, right? It is already a necessity. Okay.
It's been one.
Even yes, it's been a necessity, even for micro, small, and medium enterprises,
Mhm.
right? So in an increasingly online and digitalized world, right, businesses that fail to embrace digital tools risk being left behind, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's reaching more customers, streamlining operations, or unlocking new revenue streams, going digital is definitely a game changer, right? So folks, today our episode is in our view very timely and very important, and we are joined by one of the pillars, when it comes to digital transformation, right? A very good friend of mine, co-founder of Shop DM, a local e-commerce platform and digital services provider that building the tools Dominican businesses need to start making money online,
Mhm.
right? So we have here Mr. Davidson Edwards, or
Tony.
Tony Edwards. I swear Tony Edwards sounds kind of familiar, Franklin. Uh, is there a Hollywood star with that name? Huh?
There's a basketball star.
Oh, a
So,
basketball star. Tony
Tony
Edwards.
Edwards. Not
Yes,
only
yes.
this, okay, but when he first came up, I said, "But
And
does."
imagine Tony Edwards very close to Tony Stark,
No.
the Iron Man.
That guy's close to Elon Musk.
Okay. Well, you can be the local version of.
Absolutely not.
But anyway, Tony, you want to say hi to our listeners and of course our viewers online.
Absolutely. Well, hi everyone. Really happy to be here. Happy to share any insights I can share. And yeah, it's going to be a great discussion. Really grateful for the opportunity as usual. And I love the reach out. I love I mean, we love collaborating with NDFD because in a lot of senses we're taking on the same problem from different angles. Like enabling the business environment.
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing it from the digital end and.
Definitely.
So looking forward to more collaboration and happy to be here.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to recognize Franklin that Tony has been one of our mentors as well, for the Green Innovation Summit. And of course, you have to be there. You cannot not be there because it's all about innovation, right? And of course, at the forefront of that, in my view, is, the digital tools that we all need if you want to stay relevant and if you want to compete, because right now it's like you're not just competing with local competitors, right?
Before you just answer this, somebody wants to ask. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, it's not Kathy, it's Lepina.
Oh yeah, yes. Somebody come to correct it. Thank you very much. I appreciate your candor. Okay, so back to you, Don. Sorry.
Yes.
Didn't want that to pass.
Tony.
Yeah.
We were.
Sorry,
yeah.
I
we're talking about.
I got pulled into the conversation.
Yes, me too. But
so back to the
yes.
question. What is your challenge when it comes to operating in your capacity at work? What are some of the setbacks that you want to address to bring up and highlight in your field of work?
From the very beginning? Well, first of all, your company is Shop DM, right?
Yes.
Or is it a brand? Is there a company and then a brand name?
So our company is Dom Software Limited, and we started. Well, Shop DM was our only product and brand name for most of the time we've been here, but now we're offering a lot of different services. So
okay.
So
let me ask the questions. You see, we are offering other different types of services. Okay, tell me what the services are to provide.
Absolutely. So like I said, we've been doing Shop DM Marketplace for a long time.
Shop DM Marketplace?
Going to go into that.
Good.
So the marketplace is something that allows you to buy from grocers primarily and also pharmacists like Jolly's online
in Dominica.
Dominica.
So even if I'm in Portsmouth and there's Jolly and Roseau, I do
Absolutely.
that. So how do I get it?
You just go onto the website,
right,
and you add stuff to your cart,
mm-hmm,
exactly as you would on Amazon.
Okay.
And then you put in your delivery address.
Mm-hmm.
That needs to be a little different from Amazon because we don't have postcodes.
Okay.
So what did you have to do to override the absence of postcodes in the Caribbean or Dominica?
You do what you usually do, which is you type in the house next to the mango tree.
Okay, like that. Close to this thing, there's
the
the
veranda, that little shop at it, right? Okay.
Absolutely,
Yes.
and I want to, I want to.
That's very that's very Dominican.
Yeah.
Even I just want to tell you even in our application forms,
Mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm.
When they apply for loans, that's exactly what they do.
They do.
Direction to your house, and of course it's a numerical address, but
I know.
visual address.
Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
In the Adbadi Brown shop.
In the
Very wrong shop.
Yeah.
But there's an interesting point on this,
Yes.
which is like one of the things that has been really exciting for us
Mhm.
is being able to take Dominican and Caribbean systems and Caribbean practices and give them the legitimacy
Mhm.
and the primacy that like European systems and Western systems have. So when we think of addressing, we think of it by default as postcodes because that's
Yes.
what we see in the States.
Mhm.
Definitely.
But there's nothing that is like inherently wrong with how
Mhm.
we do addressing here.
Yeah,
It's just,
true.
just
And that is quite interesting for me, Franklin, because you were educated abroad.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll come back to that.
Yes.
Yes.
So now, of course, it's nice that you already pointed it out. the way that you kind of like localized a lot of the things that you learned overseas,
Absolutely.
right? And when you came back here, you realize that there's really need to kind of customize in a way or localize a lot of these systems. Was it difficult in the beginning for you?
Yeah, I mean, uh, building our business has been by far the most difficult thing I've ever done. Like,
Yes.
How so? How so? Is it the electronic part of it? Is it the international connection? Is it the, you know?
good question. I'd say what has been hardest is actually navigating the absence of supporting infrastructure. So in the time that we've been here doing this, like I've come to realize that that's what really characterizes you operating in a quote unquote developing country, right? Like it's that when like the simplest way I've come to explain it now is like you want to start a taxi company, but there's no road,
Okay.
right? So then you find yourself, you just want to buy cars and start, but now you find yourself clearing forest and laying on asphalt.
Yeah.
And that's what we've had to do. But honestly, I mean, like, especially people who've heard me talk about this before, like this is something that we have faced in the environment, and I think I can say we've to a large extent overcome a lot of the main challenges. So I mean, I can talk about those, but yeah, like I think that's just part of what it means to operate in any developing country. And it's not just a challenge, it's also an opportunity,
Yes.
because once you build the road, other people want to use it too.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
that's good. But did you anticipate this problems or roadblocks when you thought of like setting up a business here in Dominica? No.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. So, but what inspired you to come back and then set up a shop DM?
I mean, I'm Dominican. This is where my mom lives. This is where my dad lives.
Okay.
So like again, like I mean, I came back 5 years ago. So I even want to stop talking like I just come back, because I mean I did, but yeah.
You've been here for a while
I've been
already.
here
Yeah,
for a while.
yes.
I've been here for longer than I was overseas.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes.
so yeah, no, like I mean, I think I've come to really accept that. Look, like we Dominica has problems. Like everybody knows I talk about Dominica's problems, political problems, social problems,
Like everywhere else,
economic
yes.
problems, right? But we are Dominicans.
Yeah.
This is the only place that we are first class citizens, right? So I want to see a Dominica that has less of those problems, right? And I found myself in a place where I could contribute to that and also build my career while contributing to that. So it was it's been a hard move, but in
Yes.
retrospect, it's been the right move for sure.
Nice.
You're listening to this Alan Small Business Boss for today, Tuesday, the 25th. I read the news today, 25th. I don't know what's happening. It's daylight saving time in here.
25th.
I know. Okay, good,
Yes.
right. Okay, right. Okay, and so we we're talking
November.
of November in Espanol, and we're getting ready for an exciting package we're going to be doing. Hopefully, at the end of the year, our final review. Maybe we could have 25 and 25 top interviews we have.
Yes, we can do that.
That's a good idea.
A year ender or something like
Yeah,
that.
and then we take a sabbatical until
Yes.
the man year. But we'll work on that. Okay, we're going to come right back. This is Nick Allen Small Business Bus with Mr. Donald Bacassi and myself, Mr. Franklin Moses.
The National Development Foundation of Dominica introduces its Small Business Advisory Services. Get the help and support you need to run your business effectively. Come see us on 9 Great Marlborough Street, Roseau. Let us assist with having your company registered, developing marketing and business plans, record keeping, and the need-to-knows and provisions for Social Security, income tax, and VAT. You won't be left in the dark anymore. Let us hand over your key to unlock doors for success. NDFD Small Business Advisory Services now available. Call 448-3240, 448-8631.
Yes, come in. Hold it, hold that thought. I'll call you right back. Right back. Hadna, Elas Franco, how are you doing? Things are getting really tight in this Gova season. Right now, I just don't know what to do. But Franklin, what are you doing? You're sitting on your money machine. With all them skills and ideas that you have, you can go further, faster. Awawi, go to the NDFD. They've got the best rates on business loans, not to mention affordable business support. They'll get your business registered and help you develop your business plan. They'll design your logo and train small business owners just like you. For real? I go down there now. All jokes aside, NDFD is helping people when others would not. June 4:31 in the afternoon. We're continuing right here with another exciting energy as we put the subject and topic of management and the guidance in business and your endeavors, business to make a profit. I mean, we're talking about how you can tailor and how profitable it is to go into your business and talk about investment in terms of the emerging technology. In other words, you can stay from home, like most people do it around the world. Some people have to leave their home.
Yeah.
Right now, you've got in Japan or China your meals via not Uber but via drone.
Yes.
I mean, we do it. You
Yeah.
go to KFC and you order from Emzo, I think, to Newtown. So, but you do it virtually. So tell us how you do that. You went to study, so tell us about your studies.
Yes.
Yes.
So in short, Tony, can you give like an overview of like the business, and at the same time, like maybe a short narrative of how did you start, and kind of thing, just to kind of give our listeners and viewers like an idea of how did this business really come about.
Especially now that you're skipping the middleman. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, so our business, most people know us as Shop DM. So there are 4 different offerings that we have right now. So, like I mentioned, there's the Amazon like marketplace, which is shopdm.store. So you just type in shopdm in Google and you get there. If you look around Roseau, you would have seen there are these scan to pay QR codes. So we launched ShopDM Pay last year, and that allows people to take card payments, whether in person via QR code or through online invoicing. So I might be either a massage therapist in person and I send you an invoice, so I could be an exporter that is, sending goods overseas, and you send an invoice to a client who's buying your goods in Barbados, or you could be a tech support person who is working with a firm overseas, and basically it allows you to take card payments easily online. And then we also have so we have the payments, we have the marketplace. We're moving into earlier this year we started working with a lot of events organizers. So like for instance, if you're going to Rotary Sauce and Punch, we work with them to do ticketing, and we've invested a lot in the ticketing part of our offering. So basically you don't need to use Eventbrite anymore. You just set up with us, and you launch your online tickets online. You launch your online tickets on a dedicated site. People can buy their tickets. They get a QR code so that you can scan it when they're coming into the event. And we also do physical tickets alongside that, so you can design your ticket online and it looks just like WCMF tickets. It's a beautiful thing. I'm very proud of it because we work so hard on it. Yeah, so that's like the third offering. I would say it's become a bit of an offering on its own, and we might give it a brand name soon. And the fourth offering is something we actually launching right now, and it should get a lot big. Like we'll properly launch it formally like at the end of this month. But it's called Eat DM, and it allows you to do to basically order from restaurants in Roseau online, soon in Portsmouth as well. Nice. Like right now every day people order from Perky's Pizza online. They order from Banana Tree, House of Barbecue online, and it's all with our technology. So I'd say those are like the four parts of our offering. Currently, we have the marketplace, the Amazon like marketplace. We have the payments, we have the events technology, and we have the restaurant technology. That will soon become known as EDM.
Yeah, that's nice. Hello. So obviously, so obviously, all of these entail a lot of like programming, right?
Yeah, they
correct.
Yeah.
So do you do you do all of these things right now, or you have like a team of programmers from probably reporting to you from all over the world to to do all these things?
And one of the craziest things about us is that 99.9% of the technology has been built by me.
Wow.
Yeah. That's not necessarily a good thing. Like these are things that teams do, and I definitely would have gone another route if there was another viable route. But there hasn't been enough investment in making sure there are like industry ready software developers locally. And we couldn't afford to pay international software developers. And when you're talking about things like the products we build, the e-commerce, the fintech, you have to do each of these things at an extremely high standard, or it could be vulnerable to security breaches and all kinds of stuff. So basically, it just worked out that what made sense was for me to build it.
Okay, but do you have a partner in this business? And tell us a little bit more about the team that you have.
The team.
Right now, and in your
So
company.
how is the teamwork making your dream work?
Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, no, I mean, ShopBM is all about the team. Like, so one of the things about us is, so we're only a 3-person team. It's only 3 of us.
Okay.
Crazy as it sounds. But each of us does quite a lot. Each of us is like a superhuman in their area. So my business partner is Gandhi Robin. And Gandhi usually manages sales and logistics.
Yes.
So
big up to Gandhi, of course.
Big up to Gandhi. No, Gandhi's any of the
every time I think of Gandhi, I would imagine him like, talking to someone and technically pitching the business.
That's how you see him.
Yes, definitely moving around.
That's how you see him.
Yes, that's him.
He's either helping them, get set up, or he's selling them on the business, or he's supporting them after they're set up. And that's the thing. Like, you cannot do something like what we're doing alone. That's one of the things like we see, because we work with so many businesses, right? Like probably approaching just around 300 businesses right now.
Wow.
Using our technology.
Wow. Local businesses?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
And with 2 zeros?
Yeah, with 2 zeros.
How many of you guys working?
I'm sorry?
How many of you guys?
3. 3 of them.
So it's 100. It's 100 clients for each one of us. But the most of our clients are 1-person businesses.
Okay, all right.
And that kind of inherently limits what you can do. Because, for instance, imagine if we were a 1-person business, then probably right now the most important thing for me to do would be to pay attention to the orders coming through, and make sure they go smoothly. But right now, I'm here talking with you on the radio. So it's so the fact that we are a team allows us to do multiple things as once, which is a superpower. Another thing is just each of us specializes in a different area. So Gandhi has a different background than me. He did a lot of he basically ran a seafood distribution business for like supplying hotels and restaurants for like 8 or 10 years before we started doing
Okay.
this formally. So he was very well set up to sell and to
yes.
help coordinate deliveries and he has a high level of trust among small businesses. So yeah, each one of us brings different things to the table. The third person on the team is Alan Robin, which is actually Gandhi's brother.
Okay.
And he has the same kind of superhuman energy, but he's also an accountant, and he's an accountant, he's a designer, he's one of the most ambitious 20-year-olds I've met in a very long time. So the three of us comprise the team.
That's nice. But of course, any plans to probably take more people like in the near future? Because you just mentioned about all these new offerings that you've launched already or you are launching. So does that also equate to like probably getting more people to help you out, guys?
Yeah, I mean,
because Franklin, you have your resume with you there. I have my resume here, so
My resume?
to give to him. Just kidding.
No, you see, because I'm into linguistics, when you said resume, I was about to resume. Because they spell almost the same.
Or a CV, or CV.
Yeah, right. That's better.
Yes.
And then I become a mechanic because there's a CV joint.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so yeah. What is your clientele level like? Do you find more? I know people with disposable income and who are a little more technologically savvy who will access that. What is the clientele like?
You mean on the buyer side?
On the buyer side, yes. In terms of what type of exchange is happening in Dominica, like, give me a sense of what people are changing vehicles, cars. Furniture, new stuff. What is your traffic like?
It changes a lot based on the offering. So
what are normally the offerings?
Well, yeah, I'll take it one at a time.
Okay,
so like on the Shop There marketplace where we sell, I mean, most of the goods there are from Jollies or Astafans. There's a lot of smaller clients.
One second. Give me an example. So let's say I'm on medication.
Yeah.
And I'm in Woodfordale, but my medication is in Jolly. How do I go about accessing that through your business?
So we don't do prescription goods.
Okay.
But
what else do you do?
But if you had something that you could buy from Jollies, such as paracetamol, adult diapers, like anything that the merchant puts onto their store.
Okay, so I need some adult diapers for my grandfather, but I need it like tonight. So what do I do? What's the process? Call you. I call you.
You don't call me.
Wait, tell me the process. Tell me
the process is you type into Google SHOPDM. That's the site. The site comes up.
Okay, I have the site right before me now. Okay.
You type adult diapers into the search bar. You will see the adult diapers from Jollies and probably Astafans. You click it.
Okay, one moment. So I see.
So it's technically like shopping on
Amazon.
Amazon.
That's what I said. Like it's exactly.
I know. So it's the Dominican Amazon.
Yeah. I know we've been running this for 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. No. Can I be very totally honest with you?
Please.
If you would use the Dominican Amazon, because you're riding on the coattail, that's how we do it in marketing. Say the Dominican Amazon. Shop there. Okay. So you owe me. I learned from Donald. Okay. So buying anything you want in Dominica, reliably, cheaply, and stress-free. That is Shop DM. How did they contact you?
I mean, people only contact us if something's going wrong for an order.
Yes.
But usually what happens is you place the order, you put in your details, you pay. And the technology that we offer isn't just what you see. You're looking at the buyer's technology. So we've also built a lot of technology for the merchants.
Okay.
So as soon as Franklin, as soon as you pay, right? Magically, Astafans gets a ping.
That's what I wanted to tell you. That's exactly what I did.
and here's something else. You can actually see that they have seen it.
Okay, so no, wow. I have purchased some stuff. Let's say by Astafan. Okay, so I purchased some. I'm going to make some cakes. I have all my ingredients. Now, how does it get from Astafan to my home?
That's the other piece of magic.
No, tell me, because
so after Astafans packs it up and puts it in a bag, right? They press ready for pickup on their back end screen, and then the next piece of magic happens, which is the delivery driver gets ping on their device.
Wonderful.
And then they now see, oh, we need to pick up from Astafans and drop to this location. And then they go pick it up at Astafans, and then they go to your location and they call you and they bring it to your home.
So for those who are wondering, the URL is shopdm.store,
Yeah.
right? Not .com.
No,
I
that's
actually typed .com and I saw a bunch of
I am happy you mentioned that, Donald.
luxury cars,
Right.
sports cars actually.
That's
But so
important.
it's shopdm.store,
Store.
right?
Or you can just type ShopDM into Google.
And it booms.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Definitely. Yeah, amazing. And it has, of course, if you watch, for example, if you look on the site, you'll see a lot of plenty positive reviews, right? Someone saying Shop DM is very convenient for me as someone who can't really move around when I want to. And then another one is saying this service is a lifesaver. You know, that's amazing.
That sounds good.
You all asked about like the type. Well, Franklin asked about the type of customers that use us. So,
Mhm.
so for the marketplace, I want to break this down and make sure the listeners get it. So for the marketplace, the main customers we see are people that definitely, if you live outside of, if you like work outside of Roseau, then you don't have to come into Roseau anyway. So if you have to come to Roseau, you might just pop into, Astafans. But if you work outside of Roseau, people find it very useful because, they can buy goods. It will often be cheaper here in Roseau than it is like even in Portsmouth or in Marigot or in Soufriere, wherever. We also have a lot of expats that use us, so persons who aren't, from Dominica, but they live in Dominica.
Yes.
And they, it's a really useful way for them to navigate Dominica. We have a lot of sales in Calibishi. There's another thing that ShopDM has made possible a long time ago, and that is if you live abroad, you can buy for your people. So I use the example of adult diapers. So we have a lot of diasporans that buy for their parents here, or vice versa, parents that are buying for their children, or someone who's just sending things for someone else. Like those are three big user groups that are constantly using the site.
That's amazing. And I think those are services that are really needed, in this times, Yeah. So now I want to talk about cybersecurity because for someone like you, whose business is in the digital space, you are always at risk when it comes to cyber those crimes, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of like timely because it has been a topic, like a hot topic recently
Over
because
the last
of
week with
yes
this
because of a lot of attempts.
phishing attempt.
Yes. So from your end, how do you deal with that, and also what can you advise our our small business owners, or even probably the general public, but from your end first?
Yeah. So yeah, those are like it's different answers for the three different
Yes.
targets you mentioned.
Mhm.
So for us, I mean, yeah, like we there's a lot of data that is stored in our database that we need to protect. So we've protected
Oh,
them
yes.
by basically
That is
so-
very important because like you said, your business is built on trust.
absolutely.
Yeah. So
So-
the
so-
the data, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's two big pillars, I would say, in our security, and that is the standards we follow on one hand, and on the other hand, the things that we don't do. So I actually want to start with the things that we don't do. So even though you go on to, well, in any of our technology, whether it is ShopDMP or ShopDM or EDM or anything, and you put in your card details, what we don't do is we don't touch those card details at all. So we don't process it, we don't transmit it, and we definitely don't store it. And the thing is, people cannot steal your gold chain if you don't have one, right? So we've put a lot of efforts and use like up-to-date software techniques to make it seem like you're putting your card details into a site, but we've actually used some techniques to integrate the bank's technology directly. And based on that, it looks to you as a user like you're using our site, but actually we don't go within 10,000 feet of your card details because we want absolutely nothing to do with them. So that what that does is that eliminates the entire world of risk associated with card details. There's a set of standards to manage that because it's one of the most risky things you can manage online. So there's like the PCI DSS standards, and they measure basically your level of risk based on what you do with the data. And what we've done is we focused on just doing nothing with the data. So that puts us in the lowest ever risk bracket. That doesn't mean that bad things can happen, but it means that if in any way there was some data issue with ShopDM, it would be like demographic data, like your name, your phone number, that sort of thing, not stuff that would lead to you losing money.
Okay.
But still, that data needs to be protected. So we follow like OWASP standards, and we use security first infrastructure. So all of our technology is built on top of Google's technology, actually, and we use the
top notch.
Yeah, and we basically use something called security rules that are set up so that they decline access by default. So basically we have to say you can walk in this room. You can't just walk in this room and then somebody might tell you not to. We have to actually permit that. But I mean, I don't want to start a very technical convo
I know.
on the radio. It's just like, so particularly with the banking data, what we do is we don't touch it, and everything else we've done it to the best of our abilities to industry standard. And yeah, we haven't actually had any like serious attempts to do anything on the site yet. I mean, I guess that might change as we get bigger and bigger. But
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
But you are ready for that.
I'm as ready. We are as ready as we can be.
Definitely. So what about for like small business owners? You know, someone who is also very knowledgeable when it comes to these domains. What can you advise them?
That's a really good question. I think my advice would actually be along the lines of what we've done, because we followed the best practices we could. So the first thing would be, don't do too much. Like I said, if you are like everything you do creates a vulnerability. So if you built a website completely from scratch and all of the security was built by you, and the database and its access rules were built solely by you, then your security would depend almost entirely on your skill level and the skill level of your team.
Okay.
Right? If you, for instance, this is a partial plug, but if you, for instance, used ShopDM, then your security would depend on the capabilities of our team and of Google.
You call that something like transferring the risk.
Yeah,
right.
I don't think of it.
You don't have to worry about it again, because that's going to be transferred to you guys. So that is a strategic move, actually. Instead of building your own website and worrying about all these things, right?
Like I told you, like that's what we've done, right? Like we didn't try to build like a company like Amazon has definitely has complete control over your card details.
Yes.
We didn't try to do that. We're like, you know what, the bank does that, and we don't want to.
Okay.
We don't want to try to do that. And what I would advise is, actually, if your business is not one where you are specialized in technology, then outsource the technology management.
Totally agree.
No, that doesn't have to mean that you ShopDM and its various services, even though that is probably the best option.
That is the best.
You could use something like WordPress, right? You could use WordPress.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, Franklin.
Yeah, it looks like we're having a minute teaser for next week. Huh?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Donald and Franklin and your guest today from ShopDM. Good afternoon.
We're happy to have
Good
you.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. And guess who we have?
So from online marketplace,
Mhm.
we're gonna go first to an actual
A marketplace.
yes,
Yeah.
an actual marketplace
Yes.
that actually just opened. That just opened
Yes.
very recently.
Very recent. I am
Yes.
so impressed. It's next to Q95,
Mhm.
and it's a minimal. And listen, we will tell you about it because I think about 6, 7, 8 years. But you will find out little businesses in a little
Mhm,
more,
mhm.
like the Woodstone Shopping Mall was before. But this one's a little, and we're excited. We have Janique, who is from Sakafet.
Sakafet, mula.
We man
Sako tu bagay bie.
Victor to Dominica, mula.
Yeah, man. Said Lucia and Dominica. Listen, when we talk, we will talk what attracted you to Dominica to come and open a place that has been dormant in Dominica, and you saw that OECS vision of yours, and you now have this little mini mall. Tell me, how did you discover Dominica? Now, just tell me a little bit. Let's give them a teaser to the end of this program. So Thursday when they come, we'll hear more. Janik, welcome to Dominica, and what brings you to Dominica?
Well, I'm almost a Dominican, I married a Dominican 10 years ago. I've been with the
Miracle.
Dominican for a while.
Ever?
I came to Dominica years ago. We left,
Mhm.
and we've just been back for a little. But even while I was overseas, I just kept looking at Dominica like I look at other countries, and I realized that every country has its own pace and its own way of doing things. And sometimes it's better to just embrace your way and not do it like other countries. And I always just wanted to do a pilot project here in Dominica because I'm a consultant, and I felt like this was the time because I had clients and business associates who were having issues with getting a storefront or getting access to tourists or the niche market that they wanted for their locally made, locally manufactured products, the agro-processors or creatives. So I came up with this 6-month pilot project.
Okay,
So
all right.
people
Okay,
think the
okay,
market
okay.
is
Hold
there
on,
to
hang
stay.
on, Janique. So you came up with the 6 months project. From then to now, as a little teaser, because we want them to get interested in finding out the story, bridging the gap from your beginning to where you are now. But you've taken almost an empty lot, almost like a
derelict property,
derelict. That's
a
what I'm
derelict
looking for,
property, an
sister.
eyesore.
And you've transformed this place almost like a tropical paradise, a one-stop shop. And not only that, your location is location, not too far from the bayfront, from the boulevard, from the cruise ship berth.
Yes.
And that is a very good next and close to the fresh market, which is you found the niche. So we want to tell us all about it. That's a teaser. Janique, I'll see you on Thursday. That's why I stopped you to
Yes,
tease them.
yes, that's the teaser for Thursday
is
on the
the-
6-month
okay.
pilot project
And
called the Bayfront Artisan Market.
Good. And then the final question is, how many clients do you have in this one-stop shop? 1, 2,
So
3,
it's
4.
11 small businesses, and apart from the 11 small businesses, we do pop-ups for other small businesses who can just come for the day.
And that's
So we're trying to make it a
Mhm.
business community, a hub where small businesses rely on each other in order for them to progress. It's like I said, it's a project, and we're hoping that we're successful at the end of the 6 months.
That's going to make my news. And Donald, at this point in time, we're doing something unique right here. We're making the Nexus and the Connexus. Donald. So we're going to network. I'm going to network my client with your client. Let's do business, and let's go. This is the business marketplace.
Let's sign the contract now.
Let's sign the contract. Okay. So
Yeah.
introduce. So talk to her.
Yes.
So tell shop DM
I
is
think-
here. So talk and make connection and let the business network. Say hello to her.
Yes,
You're here.
Hello, Shanique.
Janique.
Hi.
Janique.
Janique.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounds like a great initiative that you have pioneered here. So thank you, first of all. I was recently in St. Lucia, and that was one of the things I noticed, that there are all these these like, what's it saying? Like not a co-working space, but a place where there's multiple businesses.
Yes.
Like hubs,
Yeah,
Mhm.
hubs.
Yes.
And I'm like, man, Dominicans can't work together.
Mhm.
So we can't do this.
And we'll
Still
together, but
Yes,
we just
and-
have to develop the model first, and this
Yes.
is what we're trying to do, to develop the model, to do it not how Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, America, anyone has done it, but the way Dominicans can do it based
Nice.
on the developmental stage of the island.
Janique, that's
Amazing.
going to be
So
our
much.
topic. We have an amazing nuggets of
Thursday.
Thursday. That's our highlight. Okay, Janique.
It's so interesting, man. I'm
pleasant-
I'm not thinking of coming on Thursday, man.
But of course, Yeah, okay, that's it.
All right.
11. We have 11, so everybody gets
Okay.
at least 7 minutes to talk about the products.
Definitely.
Okay, it's an exciting program for Thursday. Janik, have a
So
pleasant
that's going to be
evening.
on Thursday.
Yes. Okay,
Mhm.
Janik, thank you very much. I come in from my show though.
Mhm.
And yeah, you know,
I actually was there last Saturday, and
oh yes. Okay,
I
thank you,
gotta-
Janik. Yes,
Yes.
Thank you,
Okay,
Janik, for your
bye-bye.
time. Okay, see you Thursday. Bye bye.
Yes. So
Okay.
I was saying I was there last Saturday, and I
Mm.
got really good service, and I got what I wanted,
Mm.
from one of the stores over
Mm.
there. So yeah, everybody should check that out. But Franklin, we have
Yes.
a comment on
Yes,
Facebook
most certainly.
from Tammy Labadie, and she says, I must say that Shop DM's app is very reliable, and
Amen.
their support team is remarkable with their response time. Yes.
Mm.
Big up, Shop DM.
Thank you.
Yes, of course.
Tony?
That's what it's about.
Tony, before we wrap up, I want you to tell us again the other services that you offer, because it's like
Yes.
Shop DM has been kind of very popular, and that's a problem when you have a very popular brand and then you launch other services, and it's kind of like it's not easy to kind of like build those other brands, because you already have this very dominant brand,
Yeah.
existing brand that you have, but you have other, like you mentioned, 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
3 other services. Tony,
Shop
yes. Mhm.
DMP, EDM, and I mean, we're playing with the name for the events. We're thinking of 767 events right now.
Mhm.
But basically what they do is they help you one by one. Shop DMP helps you with payment. So actually some people who work with Janique are already using our payment tools in the mall next to us.
So is it like a, what is it? Is it a machine? A machine? Is it like
No, everything
a
we
program,
do,
an app?
everything we do is web technology. So,
All right.
So here's let's break it down. Let's break down Shop DMP very simply. Shop DMP comes from the idea that there should never be a situation where a tourist has sailed from Miami or the UK or Germany,
yes.
and they and after days they land in Dominica and they come to Janique's place and they go to Sea Cliff Gin, Sea Cliff Gin's over there, and their gin is amazing.
Oh yes,
And
definitely.
like they taste the sample and then they're like, wow, this is the best gin, this is the smoothest gin because it is. And then they're like, oh, I want 2 bottles. And then Sea Cliff Gin has to tell them, oh, well, it's 200 in cash. Do you have that? And they're like, no, do you take card? And then they say no. Right? That situation should never happen because Dominica's economy is bad. We need more money in. So we cannot be just throwing money that is ready to come in. We can't just be throwing it over the wall. So Sea Cliff Gin over there right now has our QR code up, right, as part of their stall. And what that person can now do is when they're like, yeah, when they ask, do you take card? Sea Cliff Gin can say, yes, we do. Then the person takes out their phone,
Okay.
they open their camera up, they point it at the QR code, and they press the link that pumps up.
Okay.
And then their card payment screen comes in and they just put in their card details.
That's simple.
And it bills their card. Yeah,
That's simple.
That's simple. So
That's
this has
amazing.
been running for more than a year. And like I said, we have hundreds of merchants that are using this.
Already.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah,
That's great.
restaurants,
good.
manufacturers,
I'm happy.
exporters, service people.
So for those small businesses who would like to, get that technology as well, who should they contact?
they just need to type in Shop DMP
Mhm.
into Google, and then they press the link.
And that's it.
There's a form. They
Yes.
just press that link and they put in their details. It's like 5 questions, and then we get
So
back
no
to you.
numbers to call.
No, I mean you
Just-
can call us if you
No,
want
because
to.
remember, there are a lot of like small business owners. They kind of like a
So
little.
Gandhi
They're more
handles-
comfortable like talking to
My-
a
my-
person.
No.
Yeah, but it's true.
Our numbers are there online. It's
Mhm,
just
mhm.
what it is particularly because we deal with so many businesses.
Okay,
you can
okay.
imagine that like if we didn't
True,
have a
true.
streamlined process,
Definitely. Okay,
Yeah.
so they can just go on Google.
ideally
Yes.
they will just use the website,
Mhm.
but you can reach our sales team at 612-0435.
Okay.
That'll take you to Gandhi
So
Robin.
that's
head
what
of
again?
sales.
612
0435.
35. All right.
Yeah.
So that is
That's Shop DMP.
pay.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
well, it's the same thing for all the services. So,
Mhm.
so regardless of what service you're into, 612-0435. All right, so that's Shop DMP. I gave you the breakdown on. So EDM is something that we're hoping will become as big as Shop DM. And you can hear the name Eat DM, right? Like, so right now, since April, April is when we started working with Perky's Pizza, and they've made thousands of sales since then, right?
Oh,
Nice.
Every day.
Go ahead.
Every day.
That's my last question. And who is it that you've had real good impact that can give you a testimonial? And you just mentioned Perky's Pizza.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
any of our merchants can. But
So Eat DM.
with them, all you do is you just press the link, and then the page opens up. You see all the different types of pizza available. You can add on add-ons like, I want extra cheese, I want extra this. We also work with Banana Tree, that was formerly Garage.
Yes,
yeah.
definitely.
Yes.
With
Miss
House
Henry,
Happy.
we
I'm
had
happy.
we had her.
She's
We-
very
program
serious.
as well.
We
Yes.
highlighted her.
There's House of Barbecue. So those are the
Mhm.
restaurants that
Oh,
we've been
okay.
working with
Nice.
so far, and we're going to put them all together. Well, no, sorry, we have put them all together on a site. So if right now you type eatdm.com
Mhm.
into your browser, you will see those merchants online, and you can order from them right now.
Franklin, we have to set up a meeting between Tony and Mr. Long.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
But let's make the
He
connection.
He has free,
Let's do
free
it.
restaurants.
We-
Let's
Ben,
get it
we'll
done.
continue.
We'll be officially launching it at the end of this month, and by then we want to have a couple more restaurants available. So you can have the kind of like Uber Eats experience. You come,
Exactly.
you type in pizza,
Point taken.
you type in chicken, whatever, and it comes up. And
If you have a package, especially for holidays, weekends, and things like that, and you have people special deals for parties, anniversaries, weddings, and emergency services that you wanted now, you owe me. Look, I'm a business act. I'm a activist.
absolutely.
Okay, come up with ideas. However, we got to run. However,
gotta run.
you got to run, but you're still saying service. Donald, we're going to be ordering some stuff. What do you need us? We're going to have.
You should get your lunch. You should get
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
And then lastly, just very quickly, you have the events, right?
Yes.
See,
Okay.
that's yes, the final one.
So
Events.
so
Like comedy shows.
no,
That
I
kind of
really,
event?
I really want to break this
What
down,
means
right?
to-
I really want to break this down.
Yes.
In
Yes.
the Caribbean,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
One of the biggest parts of our economies across the Caribbean is events.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like look at Dominica,
Definitely.
WCMF, right? Now, the way this happens generally is we team up with an American firm
Mm.
that requires you to have an American
Come
bank
on.
account.
Yes.
Right,
Mm.
like, and they charge you 3 times. They charge you a transaction
Transfer
fee.
fee, they charge you
They charge
service.
you a transfer fee.
Transfer
because you
fee,
have to
and then
move
you have
the
to-
money
True.
from the US here. They charge
Definitely.
you. This is the one that gets
service
people
wise.
conversion
Versus-
because you can only accept in US dollars, right?
Which means your conversion has to be, and they still charge you for
And they
conversion.
don't tell you this,
No,
Franklin.
they don't.
It's just
Secret fees,
it adds
added
up.
fees.
So
Yes.
so we've built technology that I can confidently say is better than most of what
Amen.
is in the
I'm
market.
happy for that.
And we charge like less than half than a lot of the competitors. So basically you can sell your tickets online, you can generate physical tickets and print one. And like I said, these are beautiful tickets, like WCMF level tickets. You can scan those tickets in when you come through, when people come to your gate, whether it's the physical or digital ticket, so you have this streamlined flow. And one of the most basic things, but it's one of the things I love the most, is the money goes straight to your NBD bank account.
Good news.
Wow.
Straight in EC dollars.
In
so
EC
no
dollars.
conversion.
$80,
fee.
no
conversion fee.
conversion, no.
Straight to your bank
Yes.
account. And that's why we have so many happy clients. So like
That's
I said,
amazing.
we're working, our biggest client right now is Rotary Sauce and Punch. Definitely check them out. Sauce and Punch is amazing. Happens just before Carnival Monday,
Before,
right?
yes,
Carnival
yes, yes.
Sunday,
Oh
right?
yeah, oh yes.
It goes into the Monday, into Juve.
That's a premier event.
But
Yes.
but we're working with more and more event clients. So we're at about maybe 20 right now. So check that out. These are the things we're building, you know, and we'd love to, like, if you look across all of our offerings, what they're doing is they're helping Dominicans make money. We'd love to help.
Bottom
more
line,
clients
that's
make money.
really what you are doing there, Tony. The bottom line, yeah.
And that's
Absolutely.
exactly what we're doing. You're providing a platform for people to expand their potential, their profits,
Get sales from
they
all over
get
the
sales
world.
and production, of which I get equity or I get
Yes.
15%.
Franklin?
Oh, no, but time.
I just want to pick up, of course,
yes.
our regular viewer, Mr. Erickson.
Yes, thank you very
board
much.
member
Yes.
of the NDFD, and of course, Senior.
Oh, and to Mr. Simeon Joseph, thank you very much for your encouragement, for your listenership, and your participation. I look
Mr.
forward
Joseph
to
was actually my principal.
Senior Joseph,
Okay.
Senior Simeon Joseph, of course, and he is listening right now, Tony.
Yes.
I hope I've made him proud. I hope I've made
Yes.
all my teachers proud.
That's
Guess
amazing.
what? Not only is he proud. Guess what?
amazing.
We also have we're proud of you here. Also, it goes like this. This one you for your excellent participation on this our bi-weekly small business empowerment program titled Nature Island Small Business Buzz. Today, at this moment, you and your business enterprise deserves an enthusiastic NDFD and Q95 national standing ovation. Yeah, thank you for being in our program, sir. Thank you very much. We'll see you again. Success in all your business. Remember, shop the end. Donald, your final words?
Oh, definitely. Just looking forward, of course, to the Thursday edition, and of course, we're going to start our this the December edition starting next week, and of course, don't forget the marketplace this Friday outside, of course, the NDFD building. Thank you very much,
Thank
Tony.
you very
Again,
much, Tony. Thanks
of
for
course,
coming, man.
former mentor of our Green Innovation Summit and co-founder of Shop DM.
See you again on Thursday for another edition, the finest edition of Talking Business, making profits right here in the economic landscape of the Commonwealth of Dominica. Q95, the big station, doing its job, ensuring that we generate a lot of business from the root to the fruit. Right, I got to say bye-bye. Donald, bye-bye. See you on Thursday. No, you won't. Please come. We have Janique and 11, so it's a compact program on Thursday.
Definitely.
On
I just want to say I'm hi to all my classmates, UB classmates. You know, we both.
Yeah, you're doing one course. I'm doing my course. You're doing two. Yeah. So I'm doing my counseling course, and then of course it class ends in November, in
So
December.
big up to all entrepreneurs, small business owners. Yeah, keep
And
writing.
big up to all US students, and then Dr. Kimon Joseph, and all the alumni of the University of the West Indies. We'll see you again. 5:10. Bye-bye. On Thursday. Did I say? Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. We're going to mind somebody's business. And bye-bye. See you again. Bye-bye.
Love for me. Looking for flavor that blasts your taste buds? Welcome to Blast Bistro, Dominica's rooftop gem, perched above the Dominican National